Defensive backs, another key opinion. This is the best collection of defensive backs maybe in college football history on paper. A great collection of young men that are able to play multiple spots in our secondary. Five-star Christian Fulton from Louisiana, really a true corner, the ability to really move his feet, very smart guy, make a lot of adjustments and play a bunch of positions in the secondary. Savion Smith from Florida, again, a tall, 6'2", very, very talented, great skill, great ball skill, style of corner. And four-star Eric Monroe, Greedy Williams, and Cam Lewis. And both Greedy Williams from Shreveport and Cam Lewis from Monroe are up north. Really nice to add those. Greedy will be a natural corner as well, so this will give us a lot of flexibility with how to play our safeties, considering that we can step corners on the field that can really shut down some passing. Offensive line, signed the top two guys in the state of Louisiana with Willie Allen from John Curtis in New Orleans and Donovan Campbell from Ponchatoula. And again, two very, very talented guys. We added Lloyd Cushenberry, again, from Dutchtown. Very athletic guy, a 6'3", 330 pounder that it really is flexible. It can move his feet and will give us a center guard style of player. Went to Mobile and got a Ja'Cory Savage, guy that showed good in our camp, and will need some certain work. He's a little thin right now, but he's the kind of guy that has real mobility and will grow into his body. So the Willie Allen was certainly one of the top targets of the class. We needed to keep our best players in Louisiana at home. He was certainly one. Donovan Campbell, again, was the top inside prospect in the state. We had to have a quarterback. We need to continue to compete at that spot. And Lindsey Scott gave us a great opportunity. We lost on a guy that decided to stay close to home about the time that Lindsey Scott opened his recruitment, and it really was perfect timing. We think he'll be a guy that can throw it and run it and extend plays, and yet really give you a very bright leader on the field. So we're looking forward to seeing how he competes. The signing class overview, looking at these guys singularly. Savion Smith is from IMG, an elite shutdown corner with exceptional closing speed. Andreas Williams, 6'2", 165, again from Shreveport, Louisiana, four-star corner, great length, big frame, going to be a real elite player. Cameron Lewis really played quarterback for Wasserman High School, but had great speed in our camp, and it looks to me that he'll be a physical safety prospect and a nice addition to our team. Eric Monroe is an elite an elite safety, one of the top prospects in the 2016 class. Has great closing speed. It's very physical, great coverage skills. Christian Fulton, a five-star corner out of Rummel, coached by Jay Roth, a superb ball skill man and a guy that has great speed, and just really exactly what we needed. Putting him in that spot will give flexibility to a lot of guys around him. Edwin Alexander, another defensive lineman, 6'2", 333, four-star, again, one of the best defensive tackles in high school this year. Rashard Lawrence, the #1 player in our state, five-star from Neville. Again, we're doing much better in the northern part of the state and putting us in a position to kind of go back up there and have our presence felt. But this Lawrence has a non-stop motor for a big man. Caleb Roddy from Denham Springs High School, a four-star defensive end, long, agile, very capable. And again, Andre Anthony, 6'4", 219, reminds you of a Kiki Mingo, has really elite speed and can rush the passer. Glenn Logan, again, the four-star, the second player in the state of Louisiana, 6'4", 284 from Destrehan High School. A tremendous, big physical man. Again, Michael Divinity, a 6'2", 218 from Marrero, Louisiana, John Ehret High School. Very violent, very fast, very capable. Really going to be a guy that fits into this Okie defense, and the opportunity for him to stand up and play very significant football as a true freshman. Rasan Thornton, a 6'2", 211 from Shoemaker High School, four-star, and again, he was a defensive end that we're moving to linebacker, and gives us great speed, very, very quick. The wide receivers, again, we think are the best group. This threesome, D. Anderson, 6'5", 200 pounds, out of DeSoto High School, rangy, great ball range, and can great ball skills. A guy has great height, can go get it. Stefan Sullivan, wide receiver, again, 6'5", 230, freshman, Donaldsonville High School. Again, a very, very talented player. And we took Drake Davis out of IMG Academy. He runs a 10-300 meters. He plays soccer, football, basketball, and it'd be my guess he could swing a bat and play baseball. Certainly the best wide receiver class possibly in the country. The offensive line class gives you Ja'Cory Savage at 6'5", 289, will develop, get stronger, and certainly need some time, maybe a redshirt candidate, but very mobile. Lloyd Cushenberry, 6'4", again, 320 from Dutchtown, very mobile. Benny Saya coaches him there. And the most explosive guard prospect in the state, Donovan Campbell, a 6'5", 350-pounder. That when you watch his film, it's pretty exciting to watch those guys back up. Running back Devin White, a 6 foot, 250-pounder, remarkably fast for as big as he is, and a guy that you'll enjoy watching run the ball for the Tigers. And Jamal Pettigrew. Jamal Pettigrew is a 6'6", 218-pounder that is a guy that really has great ball skills, gives us great range for a tight end, but also will give you impact in the running game as well. So he's a guy that we would expect could see immediate playing time and play quickly. The specialist, Connor Culp, kicker, 5'10", 995 pounds, but is the fourth best kicker in the country, and a guy that can give you range. His big leg was at our camp.